Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, November the 25th, and it is time for our daily good news. The reading I'm going to share today comes from the book of Psalms, and it's Psalm 119. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to read the whole psalm because it's rather enormous, but I would like to read verses 145 to verses 149, which is part of that psalm that is part of our daily reading for today. So here is verse 145 to 149 of Psalm number 119. With my whole heart I cry, answer me, O Lord, I will keep your statutes. I call to you, save me, that I may observe your testimonies. I rise before dawn and cry for help. I hope in your words. My eyes are awake before the watches of the night, that I may meditate on your promise. Hear my voice according to your steadfast love. O Lord, according to your justice, give me life. I absolutely adore the Psalms. I love how the deepest wells of emotions are poured out into the Psalms, but also I love the glimpses of hope that we see in them. This psalm makes me think about my own early morning practices and my evening practices, but most especially for my early morning. See, I'm always up before the sun. And now that the weather's a little bit colder, I'm not always up and out of bed before the sun comes up. But I do love to begin my day. And I love watching out the window as the sun begins to lighten the sky. That wonderful pre-dawn lightning that you get. Many of you have seen the pictures that I took over the summer, pictures that were taken on my early morning walks. You know, those walks were started as an attempt to get active, to get out and get some exercises. But what I discovered was that those walks were actually a time for me to meditate, a time for me to connect with the wonder and the glory of the world around me. It was a time to intentionally stop running and simply be. Through the lens of the camera, I was able to capture for myself some peaceful moments where I felt the breaking in of God's kingdom all around me, felt in the beauty and the warmth of the rising sun. Now, of course, there won't be much warmth in the months ahead as I continue to try and capture those early morning moments. But I will continue to try and capture those early morning moments. For me, God speaks in creation and through nature when I stop to simply look and listen. This psalm for me evokes that wonderful plea of conversation, the prayer of thanksgiving, the prayer of lament, the prayer of conversation, where we bring all that we are and all that we hope to be to God in the quietness of the pre-dawn hours, or maybe even in those moments where the sun is setting. Anything that stops us, that makes us catch our breath, that makes us simply see the world around us as something other than just something to run through and race through, is a glorious moment of thanksgiving. If you're up early one morning, or if you happen to catch the sunset one evening, offer up a word of praise and thanksgiving for the beauty and grandeur and glory of the world around us. God hears every whisper. God hears every shouted voice. And God hears every silent plea. May your day be blessed by moments of simply being, of sinking in and soaking up the presence of God in your midst. And may you see the beauty of the world around you. Blessings on your day. Take care and God bless. And we'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye now.